The Slow Walker Video Productions presents My Budget Spreadsheets, presented in KISS format. All of these figures are derived, especially the income amounts. This packet consists of a monthly income and expense tracking spreadsheet template and a savings management spreadsheet template. The first thing to do is list all the recurring expenditures and income sources. This list is at the bottom of the expense and income tracking spreadsheet. These, along with their dates, are in bold. If their amounts are fixed, they are in bold type as well. If their amounts vary, they are shown as an estimated level in regular font. These recurring expenses and incomes can be copied and pasted into appropriate areas in the spreadsheet. You'll also notice in the upper part of this frame the total expenditures and balance to date, which are automatically totaled and calculated as information is added. An acronym table is provided, as some category names are too long to fit in their assigned cells. Areas to record notes are provided. Here on the top of the page, you can enter the month on the left side, and it will be automatically entered in the cell over the category analysis area on the right. On the first of every month, the balance from the previous month is carried over and entered in the top line. You can see that two recurring expenses are under the carryover balance. These, along with other recurring expenses and incomes, are placed proportionately in the month before additional expenses and incomes are listed as the month goes along. You can add or delete rows as desired. When a quantity is entered on a line, its net total is calculated and displayed. As the items shown on lines 8 and 9 include taxes, no number is placed in their tax column. A 0 could also be entered. Items listed on lines 11 through 15 were purchased at the same time and from the same source, but because the items fall under different categories, their prices are listed before sales tax is applied. As they are subject to sales tax, a 1 is entered in their column. The net total is calculated and displayed. Income, such as those displayed on lines 17 and 18, have no associated unit cost or tax. The source of income and their net totals are listed in the income area. Since tithing and other donations have no associated sales tax, no number is listed in the tax column. However, if desired, a 0 may be entered. Money was transferred from the budget to a savings account to save up for a trip to Disneyland. We'll cover the savings management later. Fuel prices like those in lines 22 and 27 have taxes and tariffs already included in their price, so no number is entered into their tax column. However, a 0 could be entered as well. These items on lines 25 and 26 were bought at the same time and from the same source, but fall under different categories, so their prices before tax are listed and a 1 is entered into their tax column. Line 28 shows that money was transferred from the savings account to repair a door. This is income to the budget. The money that was transferred along with some money from the budget were used to purchase a new door and paint, listed on line 29. Expenditures and income are listed on the table on the left, along with their net totals. Net totals should be entered on the same line but in the category table on the right. They are listed under the proper category title, and the category's monthly totals are calculated. Annual tracking of category totals can help recognize trends and priorities. For the purpose of this example, it is the 26th of the month, so prospective expenditures and income listed after the 25th have no quantity entered. As a note, prospective expenditures need not be recurring to be listed. For example, if a date night is planned for the 31st, its projected expenditure can be posted as a goodie. No entry in the quantity column will be made until the date occurs. Notice that projected expenditures and income are not posted in the category section on the right until after the expenditure occurs or the income is received. As a convenience, when information is entered into the cells on lines 5 and 6 in columns L through V, the values are entered in the proper cells on lines 56 and 57 automatically. Of course, saving is an important part of budget management. This spreadsheet is an annual tracking sheet. A history of deposits and withdrawals are recorded on the left. Dates recorded by year, month, and day. For example, the date on line 8 is 2019, January 1st. Each first day of the year, the balance savings from the prior year are carried over to the new year. Funds that are deposited are dedicated to specific categories as are seen on the right. Each category is listed with a target goal. For convenience, data entered into the cells on lines 6 and 7, columns G through O, are entered automatically in the proper cells in lines 28 and 29. The have row shows the net total of all deposits and withdrawals made in their column. The need line reflects whether a category has sufficient funds to satisfy its target, or if the funds for that target column are in deficit. In the category area, in lines 8 to 25, red numbers show withdrawals and black numbers indicate deposits. Where a column has sufficiently met its goal and a withdrawal is made to fulfill the goal's purpose, like in columns G and H, the column may be zeroed out and appear like column K, or it can remain to encourage funding for a similar project in the future. For example, if a house generally needs painting every 3 years, periodic deposits to the paint category can accrue sufficient funds for when the time arrives. The total savings to date is calculated and displayed under the History table on the left. Rows can be added or deleted as needed to both the savings or the expenditures and income spreadsheets as needed. I hope you find this video helpful in managing your financial resources. While it was generated primarily for managing personal budgets, it can also be adapted for corporate and project financial management. If you have a copy of my spreadsheets, let me know how you like them. If you have any suggestions, requests, or recommendations, please let me know. Till then, aloha.